For the exercise for this chapter, we're going to build a temperature converter GUI and then have it be able to convert temperatures from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So let's get started. We're going to call this program converter.rb. So we start off in the usual way, require TK. We're going to create a class and call it the converter class. And first we'll begin by defining some of our graphical user interface requirements. You've seen these before. This will be the method that gets called when we click a button to execute a temperature conversion. You'll see how that works in just a moment. We're going to have two class variables, @textf and @textc, to hold temperatures. Here's our root object. In this line, we're creating a label that's going to indicate that the top entry widget is for Fahrenheit and the bottom entry widget is for Celsius. That'll be clear when the GUI is displayed. Here come our two entry widgets. Here comes the second entry widget. Now we're going to create the two buttons. So when we press the convert button, it's going to reference the value in P, which of course is our convert method, which we're going to define here in just a second. Our exit button. That ends the initialize method. Now we have our graphical user interface ready to go. The next step is to write our convert. The way we're going to do that is we're going to have our method look at which entry widget has data in it and then convert the one that has a number. So in other words, if the Fahrenheit box has a number in it, then we're going to convert that to Celsius. If the Celsius box has a number, the Celsius entry widget, then we're going to convert that to Fahrenheit. So that ends the convert method and that ends the class. All we have left to do now is create a new converter object and call TK's main loop. So let's save the program, go back to our command prompt and run it. And we have a little typo. Let's try it again. Put that more in the center. Let's try a conversion to Celsius. So 212 Fahrenheit is 100 Celsius. Let's try a Celsius to Fahrenheit. Just like so. If you want to extend this program just a little bit, you could also add a clear button to make it easy to go from one to the other. Here I have to clear them out to start again. And then if I want to do a Celsius to convert to Fahrenheit, you see what I have to do. But that gives you the main idea. And so it's really not difficult to create graphical user interface programs in Ruby. There's a few little mystical commands that you have to learn, but for the most part it's fairly straightforward and you can find it quite useful, and you can really improve the user friendliness of your programs by presenting them with the graphical user interface. So that wraps up this exercise, and that wraps up this chapter on creating graphical user interfaces in Ruby.